Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another Raid Challenge video. I hope you had some good holidays yesterday. Enjoyed your Christmas day if you do celebrate it. But today we've got a video for you guys. It's basically a tip for every player out there who still hasn't started doing this. So in Raid Challenge throughout 2021, I want to say that we had many developments both in game plus out of the game. So we had the raid optimizer tool developed by the Hell Hades team. The Hell Hades website is pretty big with lots of stuff in there, but I think the optimizer tool was the best one. I think the biggest thing that Raid had in 2021, and I'm not talking about content, was actually the development of RSL Helper. RSL Helper, guys, if you haven't used it before, is a tool developed by one content creator, Farbstoff from Germany. He initially developed it, I think, in German, but then he saw how much interest it had by the players, and he actually made it into English, if I remember correctly. He's been updating it ever since, and it's a great tool to use when you play the game. So this is the whole focus of this video, on how to use this tool and why you should be using RSL Helper. A big part of the game and a big point of discussion for players is the amount of time required within the game, and a lot of it is because they keep on adding content into the game, but they don't add so much content to reduce our time in the game. So they haven't added any methods of optimizing some parts of the game which are pretty much old, and farming has become so grindy and so much every single time we have a fusion and stuff like that, that they haven't implemented like autocomplete or anything, like a better version of the multi battles, and we still have the same old things that we had a long time ago. RSL Helper came in clutch this year because of the increase in time required. It actually helped us reduce the time required, and RSL Helper, honestly, I can't play the game without it. It definitely helps me play the game, definitely makes my life so much easier. This is how it looks like when you first load it out. You can actually just go into one fight just to get things going and calculated. You'll see that it is gonna load the hero that I have in there plus the 3 champions which I use as food, and that's when it basically loads up what you have already. So right now it shows the amount of energy here and the amount of gems that I have there plus the silver and some other statistics there, but that's what it shows on wherever you go. It shows your current team working, their gear, their masteries, and if you click on them you actually see the actual gear, the actual masteries, and more detailed stats from the hero. It's a fantastic tool that uses the information within Raid. If you're using the Plarium Play app, it doesn't get anything from the Bluestacks version, so it's only if you have the Plarium Play loaded, and that's how this works. So go to accuracy chest. This is not bad actually, from 6-7. This is like a pretty good accuracy, even a 5-star if it rolls a double. That's pretty solid actually. All right, so the RSL Helper tool, what I use it personally is mostly for the farming automation and how it makes farming way easier, right? And the way that you do this is using this first page. There's other stuff here which you might find useful, so that there's a clan boss calculator in there, but I find Deadwood's side much better than this. There's many clan boss calculators out there, but I still find Deadwood's page the easiest to use. There's other tools right here like an offer calculator, a drop chance calculator right here, depending on how many shots you've pulled so far, and accuracy resistance comparison if you want to do damage calculator and stuff like that. Then there's a champion index which is based on the champions that you have. So what you have available, you can see it all right here. You can search based on affinity, rarity, debuffs, buffs. That's pretty good. There is an event tracker that shows all the events going on right now. There is a shards tracker which you have to use. I think you have to use it manually. I'm not sure about this. 19 sacred shards with no legendary. I'm not sure if this is true. I highly doubt that this is true. Don't count on that working. But the biggest thing is the auto clicker, right? One of the things that I use it a lot for is the forge. Just one of the examples. Okay, you go into the forge, you see that here it loads up immediately the auto forge faction, and what this does, it basically auto forges. Very simple in what I've just said. So you just type in there 10, which is the number of items I want to craft, and I click the auto sell option. That's only if you want to set up on how to sell your gear. If you don't want to set it up specifically on which gear to sell, like if you want to sell all blues, all epics, all legendaries or 5-star, stuff like that. If you don't want to do that, just click it off and just go in there and sell the gear on your own. You just click start here with the auto forge function, and I'm not going to have auto sell artifacts right there. I'm just going to have it craft 10 items on its own, and it's going to start crafting items. And this is like very big when you have a CBC. When you want to craft gear, you should be using RSL Helper. Definitely helps out. You don't need to be there all the time. It actually will even sell the gear, which is what I use it. I also use it to sell the gear so it doesn't clutter up my inbox of items. And this is one of the parts that it does. It can also farm the campaign. It can farm depending on how many event points you want to get. So it definitely helps with champion training and the champion events. It can farm the dungeons and sell specific gear from each dungeon. And it's very specific for the Firenet only if you want to do that. So it has a lot of functions within that. And that's why I find this tool so good. So here, if I wanted to just go and farm in the campaign as an example, but I wouldn't farm in 6-7. I'm just giving this as an example. You would start running in there, and once it loads up the stats, you'll see that this multi-level XP will be enabled once you click right here, right? So this is enabled, and you choose how many champions you want to level up to their maximum. And let's say you want to do 33 stars, and you click the X button right there. It's gonna farm until 30 of your 3-star champions go to maximum level. And that's very easy to do for champion training. It makes life so much easier. I specifically hate champion training. It makes my life so much easier. Another great thing about this is this right here, which is it creates CSV files of your of the loot that you got. So I think I had it, I forgot to click it off, and I had this just saving each farming that I was doing, but it's fine. Let's find the latest one, and it's gonna be region 6-7. It opens up and it shows you a file like this where you see the items that you just farmed. I think these are these from crafting? So these are 10 items. I think these are from crafting when I had that saved. So I don't think this was from farming 6-7, but I think it was the crafting. It saved everything. It shows the main stats, the substats of all your gear. If you're a fan of numbers, you can definitely use this. If not, then you don't need this. You don't really need this. I specifically use it sometimes to make specific videos about statistics of the drops and stuff like that, but that's only for content creation, really, or if you're a fan of the statistics of the gear farming that you just did. So that's another big thing about RSL Helper. I think it's the best tool available right now for players, and I wanted to emphasize on, if you're not using it yet, you should be using it. And unfortunately, the only thing that it doesn't have, the only thing that RSL Helper doesn't have, unfortunately, is something for Arena and 3v3 Arena. It doesn't have any kind of auto farming function for Arena and 3v3 Arena, and that's why I still use Bluestacks. So I can honestly just say that RSL Helper, uninstall Bluestacks, never use Bluestacks again. I still use Bluestacks, although RSL Helper makes it so much easier. Like you can see here, I'm running Bluestacks on my free-to-play account, and Bluestacks has a macro in there which I made to farm the arena. You see that my champions here just went into the arena fight. I wasn't controlling it, and how macros work is that they follow a set of instructions that you made, and they will follow them exactly as you made them. So a click there, another click there, and that's how arena farming works with the with Bluestacks. And that's the only thing that RSL Helper doesn't have. It doesn't have any automated way to farm the campaign. As you see here, the macro went on and kept on farming from the start here and went down the list. It probably lost this one, so let me just check. Probably lost that one. Yeah, it lost the one against Torment, but obviously I don't have a way to avoid the freeze, and it would have gone to the next ones if I let it, but I just stopped it. And the macros are stored right here. I have multiple macros which honestly I don't use anymore. I only use the tag arena farm and the classic arena farm. The Doom Tower progression macro I don't use anymore. The craft and sell macro I don't use anymore, since I use RSL Helper. But if you want to play 2 accounts at the same time, Bluestacks also helps with that. I'm just gonna say that Bluestacks is also an affiliate of mine, so I am promoting it as an affiliate as well. So there's gonna be a link down below if you want to download it. But honestly, RSL Helper, if you just want to download one thing, download that. But Bluestacks is for more automation in terms of classic arena and tag arena, which is unfortunately another big part of the game because of the great hole. And if you're a new player, the great hole will be a huge part of your grind, and all the way until you get to level 240. If you play until then, it's gonna be a big grind, and it's not like you're gonna stop after that, because you still need to be farming to get these materials, which I run low so often, and sometimes I just have 0 of this and I cannot craft anything, so I still need to farm arena, unlike other places which I might not be really needing to farm. Like I don't really need to farm dragon, but I still farm it in case I ever get like a speed item. But that's an example why you still need arena farming, and having those macros, especially if you want to be doing something else on Plarium Play and then have Bluestacks on the background, definitely helps out. Check it out. Check out RSL Helper. I'm gonna have links for both down in the description of this video. And that's it, guys, for today. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to check out the giveaway that I'm doing for my free-to-play account, this account that I have right here opened, I'm giving it away in a couple of days. I'm still playing on it because I don't want to just drop it for 2 days. I'm still playing on it a little bit, but I will be giving it away to 1 lucky winner, plus another 9 lucky winners will be gaining, will have a chance to win gift cards. So it's 10 winners overall. It's just one that gets the account, which has all these champions in there, and the other 9 will get gift cards, which you can use in game or wherever they want. So definitely check out the RSL Helper and how to download it. Check out Bluestacks, download Bluestacks. Check out the giveaway if you want a new account with all these legendaries. This is my free-to-play account that I've been playing for 1 year, guys. Almost 1 year, 360 days. We're 5 days away from New Year's. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day. See ya.